Good day watchers, welcome to my channel. I've just been finished watching Michael Jackson movie. Absolute. Anyway, so the view's coming up next, but oh man, I enjoyed that movie. Jaffa Jackson was amazing. And like I said, the view's coming on after this because I was enjoying that movie. Yeah, so anyway, so the next after this video will be my review of my movie. But yeah, really enjoyed it.
You're mine. Time to move.
Go!
Approaching the anomaly. Copy that. Who's there?
Right, good day watchers and welcome to our film review tonight. I'm Shamal, and tonight I'm reviewing Michael, the 2026 Michael Jackson movie. I've just finished, I just got back watching it, say about 40 minutes ago. Half an hour ago, I say. So let's just get to the review. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Some of the actors' names I like freaking know, so I thought to myself, okay, so I know some of the actors' names. This film is great. I enjoyed it. The acting, the performances. It deals with. I don't know. I was looking at some people. I was watching a certain view online, and straight away I'm like, and it gives it like 1 star. And I'm thinking to myself, really? This film got 1 star. It is one of there were some of the best biography films I've seen. It's a really good film. I really enjoyed it. Freaking music's brilliant. So Jafar Jackson plays Michael Jackson. He does fantastic. He's really good in this. Actually, the young kid in it is really good too. The young Michael Jackson, fantastic. The music. So it goes from the 1960s when they're in the Jackson 5, and of course Joe Jackson, Michael Jackson's father, abusing him. You know, a bit of a bully the guy was in this movie. And yeah, in this movie it was a bit of a buller. Hitting the scenes where he actually hits Michael Jackson with a belt, and it's just like, oh boy. But you know what? I do like this film. I thought the acting was fantastic. Like I said, Jafar Jackson does a fantastic job as Michael Jackson. I think it's the first film he's actually been in, and he does a really good job actually. So the actor plays, Coleman Domingo, who plays Joe Jackson. He is really good at this. It just looks like, even looks like Michael Jackson's father. So it goes from the 1960s when then the Jackson 5 and then some of the solo stuff later on in the 80s. And this movie has some fantastic music in it. Michael Jackson music. I like the way there's one part in the movie where Michael Jackson's talking with his mother, and then the music starts. This nice bit of theme from his music, like he sings some of the music from what he sings, and it's just, I like the way they implemented them into these scenes, which I thought was really good. And then it goes like in and shows you the scene when the Pepsi commercial where he burns the top of his head when he's doing this like. It does a scene where he goes down and and then there's like fireworks kind of go off and sets fire to his back of his skull. And yeah, I thought, gee, that's painful. I can see why I was taking so much painkillers, and it does deal with those that accident. And then there's another good scene in this film I thought was pretty pointed when he visits. When he's in hospital and he starts talking to his kid. So he visits kids that after when he's in hospital talks to them and stuff, and I thought it was quite nice to see all that kind of stuff. But like I said, Jafar Jackson does a phenomenal job in this. He does. He's dancing, and I like that. There's another part where there's a scene in this movie I thought brilliant. Is Beat It when he actually. So what he does is like he gets these people and he actually asks them to do, asks them to join, put in his videos to do all these dances and stuff. And I was just thinking, what a move! That scene was great. We actually see him. Doing when he starts doing all his dancing and stuff, and Jafar Jackson's movement is fantastic in this way. Where he's wearing the jacket and accuracy. I like the fact they use accurate freaking outfits to what he was wearing, which I thought was fantastic. And when you're watching it, I keep thinking it looks like Michael Jackson. It's like you're watching Michael Jackson on screen, especially the victories. There's spoilers in this. Better watch out. So better watch it. So. So they show the Pepsi commercial. They show like his dad being, scenes with his dad and stuff like his dad like trying to push him into doing, force him, the Jackson 5 to reform and stuff like that. It's like he's trying to get them back together again on certain scenes, and he's a little bit reluctant at first, and then of course Joe Jackson forces him to do the commercial and stuff like that. That's when he burns his skull and stuff, and of course he's more worried. He's in hospital. He's in hospital. He's more worried about him getting back on stage instead of his health. And I think, so what kind of father does that? Like, force him back on stage after he's just been in an accident. I mean, I was thinking, really, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was a bit of a bug actually when you watch some of this. You think, holy shit. Like I said, everyone does a great job on this. The actors who play the Jackson 5, the music's so good. It's louder, but the thing about Michael Jackson music, it was always fresh and exciting to look at. Even now it's just fantastic music. It's just incredible, and where they implemented that in the scenes where he's dancing and stuff, and when they're talking, the music starts kicking off, and it's fantastic. Like I said, Jafar Jackson's movement in this is fantastic. I know he put a lot of effort in his. This is way better than the Queen one. They did like a Queen. I never saw the Elton John one. I did like the Elvis Presley one. I thought it was pretty good, but this was actually a better movie. But yeah, it was just a really good movie. I mean, I was a bit looking at certain views and I think really. There's a lot to unpack in this movie. I remember thinking to myself, I was more engrossed into the film more than anything and stuff. So yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I like the scene where the young kid playing Michael Jackson doing all his watching TV and stuff like that, and doing all it like watching James Brown and stuff like that, and doing all his. It's just fantastic. His music and stuff, and singing James Brown's music. I think it was James Brown. Yeah, James singing some of his songs when he was a young kid. That's where he kind of got his certain movements from. Then watching some old films, Charlie Chaplin and stuff like that. They used to show scenes like that, cartoons and old cartoons and stuff. And that's what I liked about this film. It's just, I like the way they just went back from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and that's it. But I thought it was fantastic. Actually, there's a part of the film where you see the Jackson's home, and I think it's the same home that his mum lives in. Well, I don't know if she's still alive now, but she was living there, and I'm sure it's the same house. And then they show Bubbles. Bubbles is in this, which is cool, because in the trailer he's in this. It's all CGI and stuff, but yeah, I thought it was pretty funny actually, some of it. Some of the scenes do make me laugh in this movie. Some of the humour in this film I thought was natural. There is some funny moments in there. It's not a comedy, but it does have some moments you think, that could have happened, if you know what I mean. It felt natural, humour. And this part with Michael Jackson's playing a few, playing around a bit in this, and I thought, really good. Like I said, Jafar Jackson does a brilliant job. I think if Michael Jackson still alive, I think he would have been happy with the way Jafar Jackson portrayed Michael. I think he would have been like, yeah, it's just it's an incredible performance. I'll say it's one of the best I've seen. It's easy to perform. I think about his performance in this, his movement, exactly like Michael Jackson. I was sitting there going, Jesus, it's like watching Michael Jackson, live. It's incredible, close enough to watching Michael Jackson live. That's all I can say. And then the ending part was like, no, there's part of the film where they actually they go back together for the victory tour, and of course at the end it's like, this is the at the end of like, this is that's it after that. And of course I like Joe Jackson's face afterwards. I just thought that was so funny. It was poignant. And seeing his face afterwards, it's like, that's it, I'm done, which I thought was brilliant. That scene was great. Right at the end, Wembley Stadium, and then he starts singing a song. It's like, it's fantastic. I won't say what he sings, but let's just say it's a good song. It's a classic. I like the way he sings Human Nature with the Jackson 5, which I thought was fantastic. You see him singing, and Jackson 5 is like standing, just like supporting him, which I thought was brilliant. But this film was great. Like I said, I'm praising this film because I really enjoyed it. I wasn't disappointed. I like Michael Jackson stuff. I love his music. Like I said, Jafar Jackson is really good in this phenomenon. Oh, yeah, another one is like Thriller. I love where he's like choosing a name for the song and then he like picks the Thriller. I thought it was brilliant because he's watching. This is what part of the movie where he's watching an old Vincent Price movie, and then next minute it's like Thriller afterwards. Like he's watching like zombie movies and stuff. Then you see him doing like rehearsal, like doing the Thriller stuff, and then it's part where he's putting the director, trying to put things right with the scene by going right. If it kind of goes back a bit, so you can see his feet and everything. Man, that's brilliant. Michael Jackson had vision too. I could see him doing that. I can see him visiting, talking to kids. I can see all that stuff when you watch it because you think it feels natural. This film does. That's another thing about this film. It feels as if they got Michael Jackson's personality right. What he would do, it just felt right. The film did. The film was fantastic. It had some moments of like beautifulness, father stuff, which was nasty. Then it overcomes that and becomes this most successful solo artist to date. It's just one of the greatest. Michael Jackson was one of the greatest, most entertaining singers I've ever seen. But I was watching this. And this is an incredible movie. I loved it. I really liked it. I felt kind of like bitter after because if Michael Jackson's not here to watch it, but it is what it is. So I think Michael Jackson would have liked this movie. I think he would have been very happy to what he's seen. I reckon so. No doubt the bit. To be continued. That's all I'm going to say. To be continued, which is great. I don't know when the next one's going to come out in. I'm guessing 2 years time. I'm guessing. Who knows about bringing next year? Do it quickly. They don't need to rush it though. But this film was great though. I enjoyed it. It was a lot better than I expected. Actually, it was. I thought it would be all right. Out of place and But no, it was fantastic. I mean, you look at certain critics and you think, really? Anyway, the reviews are a bit strange. Some of the reviews are, but I was reading through a newspaper and I won't say which newspaper, but I saw 1 star. And they didn't mention a certain thing, and I thought, really? This film is set between 1960s to 1980, so how the hell is that? Whatever, so awesome. So, I loved it. I loved it a lot. It's very good. Some more. So, finale fantastic. Music, like I said, the acting was fantastic. Like I said, Jafar Jackson is fantastic in this. He's awesome. He's got some talent, the guy. He's got some range. He's got some talent. And like I said, I couldn't believe all I was saying. Jesus Christ! It's like when he does the dancing though, the moonwalk. I'm sitting there going, God, he looks. It's so when he's sweating and stuff. I'm just like, Jesus Christ! It's like watching Michael Jackson come back to. It's like literally like watching Michael Jackson. It's crazy. Because I remember years ago watching a thing called the Man in the Mirror. Yeah, the Man in the Mirror film. Jesus Christ. That film was weird. The reason why is because it had no Michael Jackson music and it had nothing like it. It just had this kind of like random dum 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 dum. But it's just like shaky camera work and it was weird. They did deal with certain things, but I can't remember. But no, actually, they didn't paint him in a bad light though. That was the thing. That's positive. It wasn't a great movie, but I didn't hate it or anything. But but this was completely different. This had energy. It had great music. Michael Jackson music. Jafar Jackson was fantastic, and he had the right and the pace was just right. I liked the humour in it too. I thought it had little bits of humour which I liked. Not a lot, just especially with the Jeff. I know there's a scene with the giraffes. It's just a small little. It's not like a. It's this little small funny scene. I know it just made me laugh seeing this. So because Michael Jackson had giraffes. I think he had giraffes in this movie, right? He had a chimp. He had some other animals, and it's some funny moments of fun. I could just imagine Michael Jackson doing that, but really enjoyed it. So pros and cons. Pros and first, man. No, actually, I'll go with cons first. I'll do it backwards this time because I can't figure anything I hate about this movie at all. So cons is get out of here. So yeah, that's gone. Chameau. It is Chameau. So cons, nope. I ain't gonna put nothing there that's negative. Pros. Okay, where do I go? I love the pace of the film was just right. It didn't slow down. The performances are fantastic. Jeff L. Jackson is fantastic. I don't know if I should put them separate, but I'll put them separate. I'll put the actors, fantastic. Jeff L. Jackson, fantastic. The music is absolutely fantastic. The performances are fantastic. Jeff L. Jackson, actually, I mean, I'm surprised. I was like, not surprised, but I was just shocked. He was really good in this role. The young kid playing Michael Jackson, he was really good. Yeah, I love the music in this. Fucking great, man. Michael Jackson's music is so good. Man, fantastic music, performances, story, pace of the story. You know, the pace is just right. A nice little ending. I love the ending too. Has a nice ending, which I liked. Ends really well. Starts really well. Ends really well. So yeah, I love the music. Okay, so we've got the music, performances. Cast, fantastic. Casting was excellent. Music, yeah. I'm trying to think what else. Scenes behind the scenes of the making of certain videos, which I thought was fantastic. So yeah, awesome. That's it. There's probably stuff that I've missed. I don't know what it is. Okay, that's it. Okay, the scenes and music, it's dancing in it. Yeah, missed that. The dance in it is fantastic. Jafal's dancing, spot on, brilliant. It's like he just Michael Jackson's spirit just. I'm sitting there, this guy's incredible. So Jafal's dancing is fantastic. Yeah. So the rating I'm going to give this film is a 5 out of 5 for Michael. It's fantastic. Watch it. It's fantastic. Music, everything, dancing. Got it. Moonwalk. Got it. It's fun. I said brilliant movie. 5 out of 5. I would give it 10 out of 10, but 5 out of 5 for a fantastic Michael Jackson movie. So yeah. So before we go off, subscribe to our channel. Take care and enjoy my videos, and hope you'll see me soon. I'll see you soon, and bye for now. Chameau.